today. From Paul Brown Stadium in Cincinnati, it's Week 7 of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the New York Jets.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and there you get a look at Paul Brown Stadium on the banks of the Ohio River in Cincinnati. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the New York Jets and the Cincinnati Bengals. Hi again, everyone. I'm Brandon Gunn. To my left, Charles Davis. And, Charles, you focus on this Bengal team entering play. They've got all W's on the ledger so far. A perfect 6-0.
Yeah, still a long way to go in this season, but they're showing everyone early on that they intend to be there in the end.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Jets, they coming off their very first loss of the year, suffered a week ago.
Yeah, it will not be a perfect season, but I'm interested to see how they bounce back now that they know that chasing the 1972 Dolphins is out the window.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. For the USC product, Sam Darnold, the number 3 overall pick in 2018, ready to go. Here's the Jets takeover on offense.
Okay, I thought there was something to build on in last week's game by his performance. I thought he played fairly well overall. The numbers won't knock your socks off. 2 touchdown passes and an interception. The bottom line, though, they lost.
Yeah.
How does he eliminate that one interception, continue to take care of the ball, and maybe increase the number of times he puts the ball in the end zone with a receiver?
A first down throw, Darnold. And here is a leaping catch. He pulled it in. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 16 yards on the game's first play. A quick first down. That catch, by the way, number 542 in his NFL career. That draws him level with Lance Allworth, who was a Hall of Famer with the Chargers back in the 60s and 70s.
Yeah, the man they call Bambi. So if you're in that type of territory, catch the same number of passes he caught, you know you're on your way to a big-time career. And just think, he's not through yet.
9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
2 yards, good enough for a first.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL, so when they're that high-powered, you got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Back to the air, Darnold on 2nd down. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
He'll fire this deep for Ayuk. Oh, he almost picked it. Nearly a turnover there on their opening drive. And that's a throw he'd like to have back. Now 4th down.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
So here are the Bengals now with a long field ahead of them. And they will be led out by their 6'4" quarterback.
Brandon, I don't know about you, but when I heard he threw 5 touchdown passes last week, I thought, well, he's going to be the AFC Offensive Player of the Week. I didn't need to hear any other stats, and it turned out to be right.
That's exactly right. Seemed like every time we turned around, he was throwing one in the end zone. But he doubled down. He said, I see 5 more in this game. Challenge accepted.
Challenge.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Eluding the pressure right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. Got out of the pocket, didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it, live to fight another down.
Throwing again here on 2nd down, this time complete. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
On 1st down, Alford. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed. But they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
Well, I tell you what, when you get a running back who can move like that in the open field, that's something to take advantage of, and they certainly did there.
So in jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. From the gun, Gore. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
And he's got about 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 25. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Looking to throw. Gore. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's got the 1st, but we also have a flag on the field. And they're already walking backwards. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Gore. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And this defense rallies, and they stop him short of the 1st down right near the 24. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Walked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
So the opening drive does yield points, maybe not the 7 they wanted, but they'll take the 3.
Accumulating 1st downs does not go up on the scoreboard, but it does go into the DNA of a team that's trying to establish itself to start a game. That has to feel pretty good for them. They'll take the 3.
Yeah, they had 3 1st downs and 3 points. Back onto the field come the New York Jets for their 2nd drive, and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win 1st down. You win 2nd down. And guess what? You start accumulating 1st downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
Now they try the right side here. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. The shotgun snap for Darnold. Throw left side, going to be taken in by Harris. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. Throwing here on 3rd down, Darnold. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Well, the good thing about covering any game I do with you is I know that there's no problem with rhythm. Now, what we're watching offensively, a little bit of a problem there.
Yeah, punt on the first drive, looking at another one here. Just a little slow. You know, they were talking about a fast start, but that hasn't been the case.
Yeah, and let's face it, any team we cover always talks about a fast start.
That's true.
But it's not necessarily going to happen just because they say so. And whether it's the script, whether it's, you know, just what they're going through, whether they're seeing different defenses, they're going to have to figure it out as this game moves on.
They'll run on 1st down. Alford. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Now a give, right side. Alford, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Now a deep ball going to be caught here near midfield. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call. That's out to the left, flat and complete. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. A good pickup there. 8 yards on 1st down completion. Off the play fake. Gore. They'll roll him out right. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this 1st quarter. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. Going to give this time to the tailback. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
That's about what you would expect since they're so efficient on picking up 3rd downs in the top 5 in the NFL. It's all a mindset, and I guarantee you, it started in the offseason. 3rd down's important to them. They find a way to pick them up at a very good clip.
And this is caught at the 8. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. A good pickup there at 22.
Well, one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. It's a loss of 4 on the 1st down play.
The field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
To throw on 2nd down, Gore. That's going to be caught by Ross for a Bengal touchdown.
Come on, guys.
his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Bengals are able to grow their lead. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever. There it results in a touchdown. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Now it's Parker. And he returns this to the 22.
Over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Back on offense, New York gets set to take over. Nothing for them yet from an offensive standpoint, down 10-zip as they come up 1st and 10. Now it's Darnold. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
First down, New York.
Darnold from the gun. Throw left side complete. That's Harris. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Give him 12 yards there, and the Jets have a first. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
And I think that's going to go down as no gain, but that doesn't seem fair for the effort that was presented on that play. That should go down as a loss. I know, I'm a defensive guy, but you got to like the play that was made.
He made a lot of those plays last week. He was AFC Defensive Player of the Week, picking up where he left off. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. 15 yards on the play, first down.
I think they like his job a little better there, partner. Running game helping out and picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure.
They just gave up a sack there, if I'm not mistaken. They gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if I'm going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, the quarterback's been getting hit in the last couple of games.
Darnold completes it. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line.
That's a good bounce-back play right there after taking a sack on first down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a 3rd and short yardage call. If you're the offensive coordinator, you love looking at that section a heck of a lot better than trying to figure out 3rd and long.
And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. The defense surrenders a 13-yard pass play there on 3rd and 1. First red zone opportunity now for the Jets. They have a 1st and 10 at the 18. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
2nd down and 10, Darnold. And he comes back with one complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They'll try and run for it. And, boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. Adam Gase rolls the dice. It doesn't pan out. And the Bengals will get the football back. A chance to get some momentum here in the 2nd quarter, getting their first trip into the red zone, but unable to get it across.
And if I'm the head coach, sure, you feel some disappointment, maybe a little bit of deflation there because you didn't get it in. But I'm going straight to rah-rah mode. All right, guys, we didn't get it this time. It's only the second quarter. We'll be back. Let's get it later on. I want to keep this team up. I want them to feel like they've let everyone down.
Positive.
Got to be positive in this situation. It's too early to think that you don't have a chance to win this game.
Now, the Bengals on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Got a man, and he hits him in stride.
And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Give him 17 and a Cincinnati first down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
A good pickup there, 26 yards. On first down, Gore. He's going to have the hook up to Ross. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here. Throw right side is hauled in by the tight end Gonzalez. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
I don't think there's anyone who could possibly doubt how fast he could run on the open field. But if there were, he silenced those thoughts there.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. That's complete right around the 8. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. From 13 yards out, and the Bengals add on to their lead.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow because they've had a tough time through the first 2 quarters. They really were determined to get a stop there. Unable to do so, that makes their comeback hopes that much more difficult.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Now it's Parker.
And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Now the Jets offense gets ready to head back on the field. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go-around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you've got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you've got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
We'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. He's going to air one out. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. So line of scrimmage still at 39 on 2nd and 10. Again, Darnold. He's going to try and go deep again. And that is caught. One-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. That all the way in. Touchdown, New York. A big play there as the first half is winding down. And the Jets are able to cut into this deficit. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. A lot of football, full half to be. And it's 17-7. A 4-play drive spanning 80 yards. And it ends with a Jet touchdown.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Bengals drive about to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And a throw right sideline is complete. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. 23 yards, the final tally. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. The final shot before break. Gore. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
To number 24. Out of bounds at the 44-yard line. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. The final shot before break. Gore. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Gonzalez. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over and out of bounds. So we've reached halftime here in the Queen City, and it's the Bengals leading this one. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. A lot to get to here as some of the division races starting to take shape as we look around the NFL here in week number 7. We'll begin up at M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, where you see the final score there, 24-12, the final score. From there, let's head off and check out a second game. And they trail that one over the visiting Green Bay Packers. The Packers seem to be on their way to what would be a good victory. Lastly, we're off to the Rocky Mountains, Denver, Colorado. See what's happening with the Broncos. And they currently trail the visiting Philadelphia Eagles. The Eagles trying to gut this one out, as it would be a good victory for them if they could get it. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Bengals set to receive. They have the lead and the football to begin quarter number 3. This will make it into the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. Here again comes the captain of this offense leading his crew back out there now. And they must have seen something leading up to this one that said, hey, we're going to be able to go deep, because they've gone deep with a lot of success.
And pick your phrase, pick your code words, your buzzwords, whatever, vertical stretch, deep passes, go routes, right? What's that route you love? What's that route? Four verts. All of it working because they're able to find ways to get deep, and for him to show off that big, big arm.
We see some of that big arm right here. He has been great. And the drive starts with a completion left side. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive, and also give him a first down.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
Throwing on first down. Gore escaping the pressure right. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 5 catches for him in that first half, and that's number 6 that we just saw, and also a first down. Back to throw. Gore. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. John Ross, the one he was looking for. And it's second down.
He was covered by Noah Igbenogany.
They'll try the left side. Alford. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there.
Able to locate his running back, open downfield. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. A great play there. His 9th touchdown of the season. Now the Bengals, they widen their lead.
For as big and strong as some of these guys are, especially when you see them in full pads, it is sometimes hard to appreciate how truly fast they can move. That was incredible.
Well, in this league where coordinators worry so much about drawing up the right routes, blocking assignments, misdirections and stuff, they have these precise arrows and movements. Sometimes the best plays just come from the schoolyard where you look at your fastest guy and say, go long, go get it, big man.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
Back there on 19-yard line.
So here's the Jets offense now as they get ready for their first possession of the second half.
Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. Doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about their opportunity.
Throwing on 2nd and 8, Darnold. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Back to throw, Darnold. He's going to look deep down the field. And that's caught inside the 35. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he's trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
On 2nd and 7, Darnold. This is the tight end fan.
That was a nice throw out there to the flat, but they defended that pretty well. The hope is to go ahead and put it on him so he can turn and get upfield and gain additional yardage. There just wasn't anywhere to go on that play.
From the gun on 3rd down, here's Darnold. High throw, but the catch is made. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first. On 1st and 10, Darnold. Dancing to his left. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Darnold. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. 8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down. Darnold. And that'll bring up 4th down as his Cincy defense stands up on 3rd. So 2 3rd down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a 3rd, and now they deal with 4th down. And the 13-year man puts it through, and that will close the gap down to 14. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them. That feels a whole lot better running off the field.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. We've seen him be good so far. He's hoping to continue that trend here in quarter number 3.
And typically when you see guys running it this well, they see the game in slow motion, don't they? They see the cuts happen. They see the blocks happen. They feel really good about their vision, and then they use their legs to find that open space.
And he's had some good help up front to boot.
And he's got a Bengals first down as he's got this up to about the 34-yard line.
The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. Looking to throw. Gore. Going deep downfield for Ross. And incomplete on the deep ball. He was looking for John Ross that time. And that'll bring up second down. They'll try the left side. Alford. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turning around and tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge, whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end, in the direction they want to run the football? If they do that, that's the result that you get, that type of a gain. If they don't, oftentimes it's not a very successful play.
He has a first down, and that catch will also put him over 100 yards receiving now on the afternoon. On first down, Alford. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Off play action. Gore. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 32-yard line. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward from the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Going to give this time to the tailback. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
Being chased out left. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
So 2nd and 10, 3rd quarter. Thanks for tagging along with us here from the Queen City of Cincinnati.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete.
And the Bengals are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Operating from the gun, Gore. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. John Ross, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bengals are able to grow their lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the 3rd quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Now it's Parker.
And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. To throw is Darnold. Able to find Harris, complete. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
25 yards.
Back now in Cincinnati. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. On 1st down, it's Darnold. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 19 yards there on the catch and run. Defensively, you said coming in earlier in the broadcast, the magic number was 20 points for you. That's what you thought they would have to hold this offense to, or less than that. And wow, they've done that in a big way, haven't they?
Not only have they done it, they put themselves in a great position to win this one because holding them down was paramount. If they could get it done, well, guess what? We see the end result. Right now, they have their eye on victory.
And leading here in the 4th. On 2nd and 10, Darnold. Harris has it over the middle. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
Automatic first down.
On 1st down, Darnold. He's got his big tight end, Fant. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle, you put it all together, you got a heck of a tight end candidate.
4 yards to go.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to 4th down. He really hasn't been able to get on track running the football, averaging less than 4 yards a carry.
Yeah, I think that they're going to enjoy the film session because all the defenders are filling their proper gaps on just about every play. And you know what they always say for a defensive coach? When I click off this film, I better see 11 jerseys in the picture going after the ball carrier.
So they've gone for it twice now on 4th down in this game, and both times unsuccessful.
I wish we could hear the headsets now between the head coach and the offensive coordinator. Now that they're 0 for 2, if they get into a 3rd situation, head coach might say, hey, you got anything for this one? Might get radio silence back.
It's 2nd and 8.
Off the play fake. Gore. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. Logan Wilson gets him for a loss of 10 yards from his linebacker spot. Chalk that up as their first sack in this game, and they tallied 4 a week ago.
And probably not as much exultation in that sack as what took us so long. Because when you get 4 the previous week, you're counting on continuing that momentum. They didn't get that done in the first half of the game. Let's see now if they start to bring even more exotic pressure towards the quarterback.
First quarter, Charles, you really emphasized the importance of winning the turnover battle as a visiting team, as an underdog. They haven't forced a single turnover in this game.
And right now they're losing, so no turnovers might lead to no victory.
47 yards on the punt that time, just 1 yard on the return. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. New York ready to go again offensively. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one. They're probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish. And he comes back with one complete.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
Maybe a frustration penalty there because he's picked them apart.
They've tried their best to get to him and haven't done it successfully. The penalty is a result of that hit there.
Darnold on first down. Completes it to Fant on the right side. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. Decent start to the drive, but let's face it, they need a lot of things to go right in a short amount of time, down 3 scores.
Yeah, they're going to run their 2-minute offense here in this game, but this is for future games. Can they get better and be ready for the next time, hopefully with a chance to win?
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down. A shotgun snap for Darnold. Oh, now Harris lost it. It's a fumble, and the Bengals grab it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. John Ross and the rest of the offense heading back onto the field. He's been a load for them to handle defensively, I know that much.
But look at him. He's got 7 catches on the game, and he's starting to shred them a little bit because not only is he catching them, he's picking up good yardage, keeping the chains moving, ball control, you name it. This big guy, what did you say? He's been a load for them to handle?
That's right.
Agreed.
7 catches, as you said, over 100 yards. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll keep it on the ground. Alford. And he'll get this one up to about his 14. Now third down is looming. A pickup of 2 on first down and just 1 yard there.
A 1-yard gain brings up 3rd and 6.
Back to throw. Gore. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be stopped short of the first down, right around the 18-yard line.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a first down.
Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. And he's got a Bengals first down as he'll take this up to the 38-yard line. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. From the gun, Gore. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A really nice gain of 25 yards. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. That one looks like he'll throw here. Oh, bananas Ross complete. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. That catch good for only a couple.
At the Jets' 36-yard line.
Steps away to his left. And he's going to get this inside the 30. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Gore. That is caught inside the 5. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Back-to-back receptions for him. And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bengals add on to their lead. And for them, this train, it just keeps rolling, doesn't it? Well on their way to yet another victory.
Yeah, it's almost a runaway, isn't it? And you just wonder how anyone could stop this. They got full momentum going, full confidence going. But it's not just their own confidence that's leading them. It's the lack of confidence against their opponents now, because they see them coming and think, we've got no shot to beat this team.
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Take over just and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The New York set to take the field. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that, and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team, and we were losing late in a game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And a coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6. Here's Darnold. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. Let's say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here. Boy, not deterred from those first 2 failed attempts. They're going to go a 3rd time here on 4th down. Throw left side going to be taken in by Harris. Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Throwing again is Darnold. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. So line of scrimmage still a 39 on 2nd and 10. To the air again, Darnold. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And whistles, and they take their final timeout with 7 seconds left. A 1st down throw, Darnold. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Read it well, and it's picked. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
And they hope to polish things off, and what a run they are on as they try to turn a 6-game win streak into a 7-game win streak.
He'll try and run it. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. So this one in the win column now for the Cincinnati Bengals. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and, hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better. And that got it done in this one.
So for the Bengals, their winning ways continue as they get it up to 7-0. And they'll get to stay put for a few days as they'll host the Chicago Bears next week. Meanwhile, for the Jets, they dropped just their 2nd game so far as they fall to 5-2. And they'll get an extra week to think about it as the midseason bye might be coming at just the right time. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Brooklyn points here tonight in Game 4. Well, I'm going to give you another moment right now. Okay, it's the second half of Game 3, the first half up to 19. The Big Three has scored 115 of the 128 points. Oh, duh. Wow. I mean, duh, right? I mean, even with the big, that's 90% of your production. That kind of big. I mean, Chris Bosh, LeBron, and D-Wade were different than that big three. Okay, because Chris Bosh needed somebody to pass him the ball. These three don't need that. So what Steve Nash, as he's looking at that box score, tells us today, with a straight face, I'm sure it means that he wants to get into a lot more actions. I mean, that you don't need to. I want to be a millionaire too. Okay. See what I'm saying? I mean, there's a lot of things I want. How much are we going to ask for at this point? When you got those three guys, it's the things you have to settle on. But again, that's because you haven't had enough time in the practice gym and on the actual court to work all of these things out. And what happens? It's a good reflection there by Jason Tatum. You go back into what you're comfortable with, which is going back into some isolation. Well, this is only the 12th game that the Big Three have played together this year. They're 8-3 this season. They've been together for all four of these playoff games. They changed the ball once again. It's the third time tonight they have changed the basketball. They'll do that more so these days. Durant with Grant Williams on him. And Durant, they clear it out, and he'll take it, and he'll knock it down. Boy, there is no defense for that. How you like that isolation, man? How did that work out? Those actions. You see that action? Triple to the side. I got to switch for it. Just give it to Durant. Here's Evan Fournier. Misses a three. Brooklyn was down a point at the end of the first quarter. They're up 13, looking for more now. Plus 14 in this second quarter. Harden with a big second quarter. It was Irving and Durant on the first. Brown back taps it right to Irving. Fresh clock here. Now Joe Harris. And Joe Harris put him in the mix as well. Joe Harris knocks down a three. That's his second made three tonight. Smart cannot answer. Thompson offensive board. And he puts it back. Don't forget American Express halftime report coming your way. E.J. Kenny, Shaq, and Charles standing by in our Atlanta studios. A little over 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Harden goes to work. Fournier's on him. Shakes him. Harden scores. He put that big broad right shoulder right into the chest. That's what that was. James Harden with 15 points in the quarter. Tatum gets it to Fournier. Just before the clock expired, Fournier hits a corner three. A much-needed basket for the Celtics. Second made three for Fournier. They will certainly take a look. But the Brooklyn Nets go plus 14 in the second quarter. Harden went for 15 in the quarter alone and playing hard. Brooklyn the favorites. Tatum coming off that 50-point effort. Tatum finishes with 14 in the first half. Real the .com before the middle if you Google. I can find a form of a water that fits my body. I love my new home. Get there by after that. Realtor.com. To each their home. At Domino's, we're more than just classic hand-tossed pizza for $7.99. We're hearty handmade pan crust, tasty gluten-free crust, foldable Brooklyn-style crust, and crunchy thin crust too. Carry out 3-topping pizzas on any of Domino's 5 crusts for $7.99 each. have